sacrificing liberties for the sake of others brings greater joy than savoring them for yourself. This seems like Paul is asking an awful lot from us here in 1 Corinthians chapter 9, but let's remember a few things. First, Christ laid down his rights as God. He set them aside. He did not consider the full manifestation of his deity something that he needed to hold on to when he came to the earth. In other words, Christ didn't come to earth wearing the royal crown and in all the shining brilliance that truly belongs to him, and to which he has a right. He laid them down, took on dirty flesh, identified with sinful humanity. He became like us, and it was a sacrifice. Do you remember in John chapter 17, right before his crucifixion, Jesus is praying and he says this, "Father, glorify me in your presence with the glory I had with you before the world existed." In other words, Jesus sacrificed a special kind of fellowship with the Father in order to come to the earth. And then later, Jesus sacrificed the smile and the blessing of his own Father as God the Father poured out his righteous wrath for our sin onto his Son. Yes, laying down liberties and rights can be difficult and painful, but nothing in our experience will ever come close to the sacrifice Jesus made. But also remember what is said in Hebrews chapter 12, verse 2. Look to Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is seated at the right hand of the throne of God. There is joy, greater joy, in the sacrificing of rights and liberties for the sake of others than in the liberty itself. Jesus won for his Father the prize of a worshiping people from every tribe, tongue, and every nation. The sacrifice was worth it. And I tell you all this not so that we can say, well, if Jesus can do it, then so can I. No, I tell you this, believer, to say Jesus has done it perfectly in his life, and he is to be the source and strength for it to be done in our own lives. So where do we go from here? Well, I think we must ask the question, Father, what are the liberties you want me to lay down? And as you pray about that today, I want to ask you to also pray for Charles Costa and his family, our missionaries in Lebanon. And also remember the Canadian-French Lifeword broadcast that's heard throughout Canada.